if you want to control the society, do two things. Make men less masculine and bring women into power. Now, if you see the modern propaganda right now, what's going on, the feminism, bring women in power, woman empowerment, or the homosexuality, they have deliberately injected this ideology in the modern society. Homosexuality, let's talk about this shit. Because right now it's going a lot, man, love is a love, blah, blah, blah. Gays can't, homosexuality should be allowed, it should be normalized. There is nothing wrong if a man loves a man, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let me ask you a simple question. Do you think it should be allowed for a son to love his mother? If love is a love, should it be allowed for a son to love his mom? Should it be allowed for a dad to love his daughter? Should incest be allowed? Should sex between the kinship should be allowed? No. Why not? If you allow men and men to love, if you allow women to love a woman, why not those relationships? No, it's immoral, right? From where are you defining the morality? Which religious morality? Which philosopher? Or what kind of morality says allow homosexuality but don't allow the incest or mother and son love or dad and daughter love? What kind of morality says that? Morality, in a very basic terminology, is about something which causes harm in the society, something which is not causing harm in the society, or which is benefiting the society. Something which is benefiting the society should be considered as moral. For example, if somebody asks us, how are you going to prove man and woman sex to be moral? We need men and women to come together, get married, create kids, have sex, make kids. Women should get pregnant. Why? Because we need them to increase the population. We need them for the survival of the human species. How are we going to survive if they don't do it? But when it comes to the homosexuality, when it comes to the lesbian sex, gay sex, how they are benefiting the society? If they're not benefiting the society, how can you call it moral? And from what perspective you consider it as to be moral? And if you come with the argument, love is a love, they're not harming anybody, then I would say, let's allow mother and son to have love. Let's allow daughter and father to have son as well. Let's allow daughter and father to have love as well. But love is a love, right? Now you would come across with the argument, oh, there could be some genetic disorders if the kid born. Let them use a protection. What's the problem? Let them use a protection. So no matter what, so that concept of libertarianism, that concept of liberalism, that do people whatever they want to do if they find it pleasurable, human society will become like animal kingdom. If you don't set the rules, restrictions, the boundaries, and the strict punishments for some sort of crimes, if you don't consider these things and you don't put a restriction over the humans, human society will no more be less than a jungle to live on. That we're living certain animals who can do whatever they want to do, right? And if you somehow allow these things, let's say you allow with homosexuality, how are you going to create the demarcation line? Don't you think the homosexuality with itself going to collapse? Or we're going to destroy the family structure? How does a family structure come into existence? Man, women get married. Two gays getting married. What kind of family structure would it be? So when they're going to get married, they will want more people to come into the ideology. When they will want more people to come into the ideology, more gays will come into society. When more gays will come to society, the family structure, the basic paradigm, the basic idea of having family will get corrupt to its core. That is the reason I'm against homosexuality. And there is one more reason behind it why I'm against homosexuality is you would see majority of the HIV cases, majority of the AIDS cases, majority of the STD cases, they are the gays. They are the homosexual people. The bisexual, the gays, the lesbians. Why? Because they use that part for the intercourse, which is not designed for the intercourse. And there is one more interesting fact, you can check it out in the history. You can check it out. Back in the time when this disease was found, the AIDS, right? Its name wasn't always Gates. The name was GRID. Gays rated immunodeficiency, but later on, just to save the asses of homosexual people, just to save the reputation, they changed it from gays-related immunodeficiency to AIDS. The disease name was GRID, gays-related immunodeficiency, because majority of the people who had the disease were the gays people. Because you do intercourse with that part of the body which is not designed for intercourse, the random tissues, they got raped. When the random tissues got raped, you got those bacteria. If someone is going through with that disease, and that's how it get viral, that's how it get prevail in the society. If we want to save the society, we're supposed to ban the homosexuality. We're supposed to put legal sections on it. We're supposed to put legal punishment on these crimes like homosexuality. It should be considered as a crime. I believe so.